Hi ladies, welcome to our Pnimi. This is Saratova Best. Okay, this video today is about a voucher, about letting a voucher expire or not expire. And since we just had the bris of our grandson, Baruch Hashem, Lior, Aaron Zev, he should have all the brachas that we bench a Yiddish boy. So, you ever have a voucher or a ticket that expires? You know, it becomes stale after a while and you just can't use it anymore. So, that's all about the story of Purim. And it's the following. Here we had this party. Achashverosh made a party. Do you remember why he made the party? He made the party because he thought, they had this Beis HaMikdash. This Beis HaMikdash to them represents Judaism being all about Mashiach and Geula. You know, they have this whole thing about their connection to God. And it's been gone for 70 years. Doesn't look like the voucher is still good. It looks like the ticket is kind of expired. 70 years have gone by. Nobody's doing anything. Thank God, or thank whatever he thanked, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's kind of too late. The voucher has expired on the Beis HaMikdash. And so Achashverosh was thrilled to pieces and said, I'll make a party and I'll invite everybody to celebrate the expired voucher on this Beis HaMikdash, which really means, whether he understood or not, really means the voucher denoting Mashiach and Geula, it also has expired. It's stale. It's over. If the Jews now keep some type of Judaism, it's going to be minus Mashiach and Geula. Yay! Let's make a party. And you know who will invite? The Jews and everybody else. And they'll eat and they'll drink and we'll make it really fun for them. We'll have kosher food and we'll have every kind of delicacy and it'll just be an amazing party. And they will celebrate the fact that now we can have Judaism minus Mashiach and Geula. Yay! You know, in the 60s, they used to say, right on, groovy mama. You have to be from the 60s to know that. Right on, groovy mama! Judaism minus Mashiach and Geula. So here's the question. Did we go to the party? We did go to the party. Did we like the party? We did like the party. Did Mordechai say, don't go to the party? Yeah. Why did he say don't go to the party? Lots and lots of reasons. And we're going to assume one of the reasons was that for Mordechai, the Moshe Rabbeinu of the generation, what do you mean, guys, Judaism minus Mashiach and Geula? It's an oxymoron. It's a there's no such thing. You're making it up. It can't be. And the Jews said, Achashverosh said it can be. I mean, he's the head of the civilized world. He must know something. You don't get to this place of power if you're not smart. He must know something. And so Mordechai said, it doesn't work. It doesn't go. Don't go to the party. We went to the party and had a good time. Right? Haman told everyone, bow down to me. And Mordechai said, no, I won't. That I'll never do. We had a good time. And so we know the classical story, the classical explanation in Torah, that because we had a good time at the party, we were going to be punished by Hashem himself through Haman and Achashverosh, that every single Jew, man, woman, and child, Hayalatia, would be exterminated in one shot. Something literally that never happened in history. There was never a gezerah, a decree like that in history. So of course the Rebbe comes along and asks the question, for enjoying a party? I mean, you want to say there's a punishment, I'll be tired for enjoying a party, but such a punishment? What is it? For going to the party? For eating, the food was maybe kosher? It wasn't even for going to the party, for enjoying the party. And so it looks like, to my armchair philosophy, it looks to me like the following. It's not that so much that it was a punishment, because the Rebbe says it can't fit. It doesn't fit that such a punishment would come for enjoying a party. You know, there are certain things that sometimes over the generations Yidden have done that were not so good, and Hashem has his punishments, his consequences set up. But this one seems a little extreme. And this story of Purim is really the pivotal moment. It's a pivotal aspect of all of Yiddishkeit. And we know that Purim will be a yontif even in Yemaisa Mashiach, which thank God we got back on track too. No thanks to Achashverosh and Haman. So it looks to me the following, that if Achashverosh was coming along, and he was, to my mind, offering us a brand of Judaism minus the Mashiach and Geula piece. You know, during the time of Hanukkah, they said, you can keep Torah mitzvahs minus the connection to God. And we said no. But here he's saying, you can keep Torah mitzvahs, you can be Jewish if we let you stay around. For the year that we let you stick around, minus Mashiach and Geula. So annihilation, God forbid, is not a proper punishment for that. To me, it's simply a statement that Hashem was saying to us, that nobody has to punish you guys. Judaism minus Mashiach and Geula has no sustainability. And Yiddishkeit without Yidden, Judaism without Jews, has no sustainability. So if we take out that piece of Judaism, there's no sustainability. So how long can we last before we just kind of fizzle out and melt into nothingness? Melt into nothingness. I'll tell you a really funny story. My husband tells a story that when he was a child, he got off the bus and he met his sister walking home from school, and they both said, "Wow, so itchy. My feet were itchy, and so itchy today." And they couldn't figure out why they both, what did mommy put in the washing machine? Now simultaneously, mommy, my shviger, was saying, "What happened to those fiberglass curtains that I can't find them anywhere? I know I washed them, and I can't find the curtains. Who did somebody take them out of the dryer? Where are they? I want to hang them up. I just can't find them." So they put two and two together and realized that they just kind of disintegrated in the washing machine and were batul u'mevutal, and they just kind of embedded themselves in everybody's socks. So that's why, itchy feet. So the curtains basically just ceased to exist and disintegrated into nothingness. So it looks like Hashem was saying to us, this brand of Judaism that Achashverosh is offering you, if you accept it, the whole system will disintegrate, God forbid. It's not like Mashiach and Geula is another piece, it's another add-on. You can have a cupcake without icing. So maybe it's icing. Mashiach and Geula is the icing on the cake of basic Judaism. Before I was religious, I was on a bus. I was on a bus going from Ottawa to Montreal, and I met there somebody who said, there's one seat left, and this person said, yeah, I'm a Baal Tshuva, I'm religious, and it's all about bringing Mashiach. And I thought, oh, please, I grew up Jewish, I know Judaism, and it's about halacha. You ex-hippies, it must be some hippie concoction, this Mashiach thing. Because for me, basic Judaism was, halacha, not this hippie concoction. Turns out it's not a hippie concoction. It's the real Nukuda. And so at that moment, even though we enjoyed the party, once we pulled ourselves together and once we realized what really Achashverosh was offering us, he was offering us self-destruction, God forbid. He was offering us a ticket to nowhere. Literally a ticket to nowhere. He was saying, think about it. I'm offering you something good. And we thought about it and we said, this is a ticket to nowhere. There is no such creature that is sustainable as Judaism minus Mashiach and Geula. And how do we know we discovered that? Because we spent an entire year in Mesiras Nefesh proving that point. Proving that we will stand up for the truth. And one of the things we discovered was that even though the basic instinct of every human being is to save their lives, is to live, a person, biologically, a creature, an organism, and even a person will do everything they have to do to save their lives. That is their most basic download instinct. For a Jew, it is not. For a Jew, and we discovered that then, and in other times in history, for a Jew, the most basic download instinct is we will do anything to save our connection with Hashem. Sometimes we're conscious of it, and sometimes it's only subconscious. It's only being activated by the neshama. But that is, when you go down to raw Jew, that is the instinct of every Jew. Life is very good, but second to the need to preserve our oneness with God. And that is all activated and all solidified through Judaism that includes the central core that is the glue of all of Yiddishkeit. Mashiach and Geula. It's not an icing. It's the very core, the very essence of everything. Who taught us that? Our good old enemies. The guys from the noisemakers. Haman and Achashverosh. Thank you, sirs, for making us realize you were pretty awful, pretty evil, but you did get us to realize the truth about Mashiach and Geula. And we stood with Mesiras Nefesh, and we will today too. Only today the Mesiras Nefesh is not to die, God forbid, but to live in every fiber of our being, in everyday life, as we figure out how to use the clicker and the Bluetooth and the phone and the this, and how to make kugel, and how to polish your shoes, and how to take clothes out of the dryer, and how to hang curtains, how to do it permeated with Mashiach and Geula. So ladies, as we get ready for all the Shalach Manas of Purim, let's remember, this is who we are. This is what Judaism is. This is what we will live for. This is what we do live for. And God willing, we're going to find ourselves in that Beis Hamikdash that he celebrated against. And we're going to be there very soon. Thanks so much.